Turismo Sport. Today we're going to be racing for credits. Oh, I guess we should race this one first, because we had it up at the beginning. Every aspect of the interior is geared to racing. What does that even... Okay, so there's nothing on the inside. Or it's all just very practical to attain the performance goals. The Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo is driven by a W16? What's a W16? $250 miles per hour? Oh, I guess we should do that then. Hit the virtual Le Mans. Oh, so pretty. I think I've been there. Is that in California? Yosemite? Sam? No. Oh. Alright, so we're starting with 9,666,165 credits. Let's see how many credits I can earn. This is the one they were talking about, so might as well. $24 hours. Cheers. Car settings. No sense. Right. 14th place. 6 laps. 6. Seems like a lot of laps. What was the price? Can't remember. Alright. Ooh, we can see behind. Yay. I like that. Oh, it's not part of the steering wheel. It looks like it's part of the steering wheel. What the fluff? This car did not brake. I pressed on the brakes and the car didn't. I was going too fast. Fine. It seems like all I need to do is talk about my bad driving with this car. What else should we talk about today? Let me know in the comments. What should we talk about? Oh, the only thing I won't talk about is politics. Sorry. Not going to happen. So, let me know in the comments what we should talk about. Oh god, we could do more fun with flags, but what the fluff is it? Red flag with a... That's... Oh, seriously? Wow. Fine, my controller's mad at me. It's not like I'm in last place. No. That's... that was unfortunate. It's a problem with drinking and driving. Although I guess this would be called drinking and racing. So even worse. That was odd. Oh, seriously? Seriously? This is a race. Why is this car going so slow on this corner? Fluffing car. Audi, I think. Alright, what should we talk about? There were some things to talk about. No, it's a terrible song. I know. talk about authors. Oh, let's talk about Stephen King. One of my favorite authors. Read a lot of his works. And he's kind of an interesting, he has two interesting stories. Primarily because you have the story, the original story, and then you have two distinctly different remakes of movies. Like for It, you have this original story that he wrote, and then you have the TV miniseries, and then you have the two movies that were just made. So you can kind of look at the source material, the miniseries, and the two remakes. And same thing with The Stand. You have the original Stand book, novel. I guess there were two versions of the novel, maybe. Anyway, The Stand. And you have the Stand miniseries, which was, I don't know how to describe that. The Stand miniseries. It was not bad. It had a couple. It was a TV miniseries that was made in the 90s, so it had its issues. Mainly that it looks extraordinarily dated by today's standards. But, and then you have the new Stand CBS show. So, if you look at all three, for each of those, it's kind of interesting to. Nope. This car just wants to spin that fluff out. Nope. Fluffing fluffer. We'll just get our tires warm. Nope. Oh, fluffing. Alright, well that sucked. Now we're gonna watch. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, this is a different car. Oh, we can talk about credits. What's the fastest way to earn? I think if you have one of the $20 million cars, then the fastest way to earn credits is the 24-hour Le Mans with the Ford car, Ferrari killer. A little too fast on that corner. Darn it. Close to the edge. Coming up. There's Michelin. Michelin. Alright, so. lost it there. Alright, let's move on. I can feel the bumps. What do you call that? The what are the things on the edge of the track so you know you're on the edge of the track? The blue and yellow things. Final countdown. No. No whistling or singing. I know, I'm terrible. Everything. Everything. Yes, everything. Everything. Yeah, who cares? The final lap. Right, well, I guess we're going to do this with the Ford Ferrari killer next. Which is kind of funny. I guess we're sitting, what car are we sitting up for? I don't know. It's a decent question. What car do you think we should get? A Ferrari? Oh, come on. That was a little late on the... Oh, fuck. Seriously. I'm in first place, but... Let's see. Correct. I was ahead by 40 seconds, and now I'm only ahead by... This could probably be like 30. I probably lost like 9 seconds on that fluff up. Yeah, hey, look at that. We're lapping people. A little too much. Excuse me. Just slam more because I hate it. And we're done. Yay, we win. And the people rejoice. Yay. Goodbye. Who cares? Don't always think that you cares. Take by land. 21. That took 21 minutes. Damn. That's a long time. I guess we could go. 842. How much did we earn? 150,000 for 21 minutes. Yeah, that's not. It's not the most efficient way to earn money. Let's try something else. Let's try this one, which is same racetrack, only 2 laps, and we get paid more. I don't think the Cobra. Oh, can the Cobra win? No, the Cobra can't win. How is that fair that you can only win this race with like 1 or 2 of the cars that are allowed to race next? Let's check my car settings. fun. Alright, so I meant to do 2 laps. Nope. The fluffing car was. What the? Okay, wait. Hit the. That was such fucking garbage. Why would. I know. It was my garbage, but still. It was... This game starts you in last place. You only have 2 laps, so you have to race aggressively. Just to. So. I kind of think it's kind of bullshit. Nope. Oh, come on. That was... Alright, that was cheating. And now 3 cars are... over-braking on the corners. So now, first place is pulling away while I'm over-braking for fucking stupid... cars that should know better. Stupid. First place is already... Let's see, where's first place? First place is way ahead of me. Can we catch up to first? Probably not. This car is supposed to go faster than 209 miles an hour. So sad. Where's that? Where's shifting? Crap. behind us. Yeah, that's not distracting at all. Right? Like, oop, behind. No wonder the game didn't get its review mirrors. Behind, forward, behind. I feel like I'm distracted. Oh, I'm not even in first place yet. Yeah, darn it. Alright, let's try it on this straightaway. Oh, did they brake on the corner? Probably. They're going to over brake on this corner. They always do. Nope, nope. Yeah, I'm calling foul. I always call foul because it's always unfair. Excuse me. Don't know what that was. So that was 7 minutes and 21 seconds, so that's a lot less time for a little bit more money. Interesting. I mean, technically, you have to save 20 million credits just to do this race, so... To have a 20 million credit car and a 15, and I think that car costs 10 brand new. Lots of cars in my garage. 145 cars. And some of them I haven't even driven. Try and delete the duplicate cars. This game is always re-gifting you cars. Nope. little bit more patience then. Get the clean race bonus. Excuse me. Hey. Oh, come on. This is... Alright. And brakes did not work on that corner, apparently. I like... pressed on them. That car just rammed into me. Alright, I press on the brakes. Fuck. Well, this isn't going to be clean. We'll still get our credits. So... Not fair. Not funny. Oh, nope. Jokes? No, not jokes. Jokes aren't funny. Riddles. No, riddles are lame. And annoying. I know, but sometimes it's fun to be kind of annoying. You know, if you're doing it ironically. Oh, people have trouble. Tell me when. That's a good point. No, that was so off. Yep, that also off. No whistling. Fine. Don't like whistling. fluffy. Why does that car look like it has a rear tire? A spare tire? Got a really strange exhaust. Was that clean? No, it wasn't, was it? Wait, was it? I can't remember. I'm not really paying attention to stuff. No, like that. That was a mistake. A mistake. Alright, try one more time. So, many more times probably. Okay, clean right to the mistake. Okay. Maybe. Did we? Kind of agree with Sherlock Holmes on the way memory works, which is to say that we should try and prioritize what we choose to remember. Because there's so much stuff that just doesn't fluffy matter that I think my organization, maybe the funny way of saying it, our let's go with hour. Oh wait. Probably no. Alright, so. What do you think? Too fast. Oh, come on. I'm always going too fast. Because the game makes me go too fast. I know. Just blame the game. It's just a blame game. Game blame. Blame the game. Blame the game. That was a cough. Oh, that was lame. I wonder if I can win this race without cheating. Probably not. It's still unfair. Alright, let's cheat. It's worth the credits. Alright, we're cheating. I admit it. Alright, we are. We're cheating. Oh, yeah. No, you had a head start. We cheated. A lot. That was cheating. But look at how much of a head start that car had. Come on. There's nothing worse than coming in second place to a car that had a massive head start. Are we seriously? We haven't even made a million credits yet? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright. Let's try a different race. Because We don't seem to be able to race clean here. Alright, so this is a $100,000 race, right? But we can do it clean and with a handicap bonus. It means we get a lot more money. For only a little bit more fun. Go faster. Much faster. What the? That car just... Oh, that car just moved in front of me. Stupid Honda. Miss X. Oh, Sherman. 11, 12, 13. They should be finished by now. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, they should be finished. That's weird. Not a clean race. Damn it. Darn it. Stupid car. At the beginning. 11, 15 minutes. So 12 minutes. Blue Honda's back. Mess up my game. Oh, see? That's money straight away this time. 285. Move. You're gonna overbrake a lot. You're slowing me down. Move. So unfair. This car is slowing me down, so I can't win because there's a slow car in front of me. Move. Well, first place is already on us. Freaking straightaway. slow car. And braking on the corner. Braking appropriately. Come on, just move out of my way. Such garbage. That car is way too far ahead of me. It's just not fair. Come on, I can't go faster than the car in front of me. The car is so unfair. I think it's going to be funny if I can actually race faster than the car in front of me and still lose. Because I'm going to have fastest lap. We're going to have to watch the replay for this one. Just to show you all what you already know. That this game is not fair. Not even remotely fair. Just give me the credits already. What's the point in way too hard to get to level 50, one thing. What's the other thing? Way too hard to earn credits, way too hard to race clean, way too hard to win. 3. Oh, fastest lap. And I still lost. Come on, how the fuck does that work? How can I have the fastest lap and lose? Carter. Alright, let's see the replay. Plus I didn't get clean race bonus. Fucking kidding me? That's such fucking bullshit. Monumental levels of bullshit were had by all. What the fuck? Just let me win it. Fastest lap. Let's look at the replay for this one. Because I'm pissed. Alright. So we're I don't think that's 2 seconds. Is it? Yep, that's seconds. There were 3 seconds in. Let's start over from scratch. Very beginning of the race. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. Alright. Live timing shows that, let's see where we all are. So I am in dead last. And first place is at the, let's look. First place is at the at the Dunlop sign already. Yeah, that seems totally above board. This car is here. This is where the car starts the race at. So let's look at his live timing. So his time starts there, right? Right. Yeah, so that's where his lap chart. Yeah, circle map. Look at that's fucking ridiculous. Course map. All right. So I am 16, and the first place car is God's. Let's look at this. The first place car doesn't get a time for section 1. No time for section 1. The first person, the first racer to get a time for section 1 is probably going to be me, here, Sun Tiger. Nobody is getting time for section 1 yet. Alright. We just finished section 39. So we're going to race faster than everybody. So 48.889. So now you can actually see just how much of a head start the section 2 car had. Because, oh, and I was 32 seconds, so I obviously was faster by a lot. 23.959. 20. So I was 3 seconds faster than the first place car. How is it fair that someone can race faster and still lose? That's kind of malarkey. Right? Oh, see, fastest again. 23.483. So, I raced faster, but $31.920 versus 34. So, seems like the same pattern is going to repeat itself for every lap. 35. They raced 35.44. I raced a little bit slower. I think that's where I got stuck behind the car. It was going just obscenely slow. Now the car's on straightaway while I'm still way behind. But if that car had actually started at the start of section 1 with me, there's no way he could have won. All my laps are faster, except for the last two section, because I had that freaking car slowing me down. Well, the other car was able to go full speed. And I still lost the clean race bonus. Alright, let's look. Now section 1 time is going to be slower. His section 1 time was faster than my first section time, but that makes sense for second lap. Because second lap is always going to be faster. So my second lap is going to be much faster. What? Oh, because I was dealing with this. Oh, I was looking through the wrong tire. Yes, I was faster. 37.804. That was a whole second faster. No, I was fraction of a second faster. Oh, faster again. So even his second lap times were slower than my first lap times. Look at this. So 23, that was his second lap time was 23.643, and my first lap time was 3 seconds faster. Come on, how does the game justify just not giving me fucking credits? I guess the game doesn't have to justify itself to anyone, but it's kind of BS. 24. My first lap time was faster than his second lap time. Come on, that's just sad. We're both now going the same speed, so... 35.166. So his... Seriously, how in the heck did he fucking win this race? His time should be significantly less than my time. If you add up all the... Oh, they don't give him that time. So he starts at 0 with a head start. So that, yeah. If they actually started his time when he crossed the start line, the game would work. I don't care if it takes a little bit longer to start the game. It makes it more fair than the game's actually saving you time. If you have to race and lose for no reason. Fastest time, section 6. And once again, fastest time. 3:30. My time was less. I saw that. Look at that. Race detail. Oh, no. My time is definitely less. 3:37. So my time is... Wait. My time is less than his. So how do you lose? It means I took... Enough of that frustration. Different frustrations. Too squirrely. It like spins out. Like it's no one's business. Right. So does that one. So does... Nope. Can you hear the dogs barking? Crazy. bathroom. Does it work? This Mercedes moved in front of me and then like slammed on, not slammed, braked. Nope. Fuck. Oh. I'm just angry at the game now. Don't drive angry. Now he's going to, we all have to brake. Nope. First pushed me off the road. Even slower and moving. Stupid Citroen. Or however you say that. Car manufacturer. The car manufacturer driving the car. This is seriously? is such fucking garbage. Don't know what just fucking happened, but... Does this car not have the right... I changed the tires, didn't I? It's not oversteering. Nope. Nope. What the fuck just happened? Alright. That's really weird. Usually the cars don't just go out of control. Car would have been upset. Oh, come on. What the f... Does this car not have... Excuse me. Yep. Oh, come on. That's just... This car does not like to accelerate fast. Gotta go around corners. Or, what the fuck is... God, it was easier to win this. I think we had the wrong tires. It's easier to win this race with frickin' Cobra. It only goes 150 fucking miles an hour. Like it is with this frickin' Ferrari. Are you kidding me? No. Why are you doing that? It's gotta be the wrong tires. Racing super soft? Seriously? Oh, that's RSS. So we do have the right tires. What the fuck is wrong with this car? Genuine question. Oh, it's not the car, it's the driver. Fair point. I don't think it's fair when the car hits you. Oh, come on. I always forget what button reverses. Because it's like triangle. Fucking seriously? The car. Oh, come on. Nope. Alright, well, this car does not want to race. At all. It's just how... Compare this to a different car. Do the same... Same race with a different car. And have... no issues on the cornering. Excuse me. All right. Nope. What the? It's not. Oh, fucking bullshit. Bull. Come on, nobody else is. Is this what the 20 million Ferrari car is going to be like? Because then I'm going to buy a different car. Just buy 10 different cars. Nope. Oops, my bad. That was a bad start. Alright. Talk about why something is impossible. Oh, let's talk about time travel. Why is time travel impossible? Because even if you could theoretically figure out a way, so let's just say that someone invents a device that is able to transport physical being or object backwards to a different point in time. See, the first fallacy with time travel is that people think the past exists. Like it's out there somewhere. You know, like McDonald's is out there, right? McDonald's is somewhere out there. I could drive to McDonald's. The past isn't there anymore. It's gone forever because we're here in the present. Come on, think about it. How can you travel to a place that doesn't exist? It's just, it's so stupid, right? All these people who talk about it in any form of theory, you know, it's kind of funny that they think that the the past is a place. It's not a place. It was a previous state of existence that is no longer existing. So how can you travel to it? Think about it. All right. So that's the first reason it's effing impossible, because the premise is BS. The premise that you can. Oh, the premise that the past is a place. It's not a place. The past is not a place. The future is not a place. How? Think about it, right? Think about it. Are you thinking about it? No, don't hit the wall. Oh, fuck. All right, we thought about it and we hit the wall. But anyway, so like, okay, that me just hitting the wall. That is not a place in the past now, because we're in the present. I know that. Oh God. Sorry, the seltzer stuff I'm drinking is giving me hiccups. All right, so that's the first issue. That the place, the state of existence. I don't know how to call the past. The past, future, they are places. Like McDonald's is a place that you could visit. They aren't. I know that seems to be oversimplifying it, but it seems as though nobody. I don't see a way past that. First hurdle. All right, so let's get past that first hurdle. And if someone has, the second hurdle of time travel, figuring out a mechanism that would allow you to somehow transport material to the past. All right. All right. I kind of like the Michael Crichton time machine approach. The idea of, I kind of think it's what they ended up using in the, what's it called? Anyway, if you can make yourself very small and somehow enter the quantum realm, this microscopic realm, technically you could exit a previous state of quantum connection, right? So if you got really, 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 really tiny, kind of quantum level, and then we're able to get big again in a different quantum state, hence the past, you could travel to the past. But those are some astronomical hurdles just right there. How the fluff would you do it? You'd have to get super, super, super. I know that's what they did in those movies that I'm not going to talk about. No spoilers on my chat. A movie that has to do with time travel. That's all that you need to know. I guess let's just focus on Timeline. That was such an awesome book. It's such a god-awful movie. Oh god, that movie was awful. Oh. It's like why can't you make good adaptations? It's so easy. The material is awesome, and you have that material. It's not like somebody just said, here's the log line, now write a script. You have the entire book. Dialogue, scenes, everything. Just transcribe it. It's so easy. If somebody gave me a book and said, turn this into a screenplay, I'd be done in like an afternoon. It's not a challenging task to take someone's material that's already written and turn it into a movie. I'm sorry. You have the entire... It's already written. You're just changing the format of the writing. That's... I don't mean to be mean to people who adapt, but yeah, somebody else. Oh fuck! We hit the wall twice. Somebody else already did all the work. Nope, come on! What the? Seriously, game? That was lame. Oh, come on! Well, that was lame. All right. Nope. What? Seriously? No. We got off subject. We were talking about time travel. So, second hurdle, the actual mechanism that you would need to travel backwards in time is probably astronomically impossible and would kill you, I'm assuming. Whatever power, radiation, whatever you need to make yourself tiny and go on a quantum level is probably not conducive to your health. All right, and then we have the third hurdle, which is let's just say, for argument's sake, that you've invented a time machine that can transport something to a different place in time. I know I said place, a different state of time. Where everything is moving. So if you wanted to transport yourself back a year, you would have to know exactly where and how the Earth was moving at that point in time, which is impossible due to the, we call it Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. I guess maybe if you had a way of, how would you pinpoint your exact location in the past, in the physical universe? I don't think that's possible. Maybe with GPS? Seriously, could we do that? Could we track our past? Are we keeping track of our location in the universe as we move? I doubt it. We should, but I don't think we are. Oh, we are. Never mind. But how are we doing it in relation to other astronauts? In terms of other celestial bodies? So here's my question about time travel, because we seem to be hung up on the idea of things. What about a computer? Can a computer receive a message from the future? See, that seems like a more relevant question that nobody's asked. Can you create it? Then you'd have to send yourself a message in the past, but you never received the message in the past, so it's never going to work. Hence proving it's not a place, right? So if you created a message that could receive, if you created a computer that was somehow quantumly linked to its future state, then could you receive messages from the future? And generally speaking, people are just different form of information, right? So, what do you all think? Be right back. My bad. So, we can continue our discussions on the. Oh, we were talking about sending information, right? Can we create a computer that receives. So, well, I guess as soon as you make it, would the message change? Talk about the environment, but I need Siri to help me with the math. I've been trying to come up with a way of demonstrating how the whole idea that there's so much CO2 in the atmosphere is kind of really weird science in my mind. Because if you look at the numbers, and my memory of that Inconvenient Truth movie was like the way that Al Gore presented carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, which was, he presented it, I think, with parts per million, which is whatever the number is. I don't know what it is now off the top of my head. And I can't quite remember what it was in the movie either. So I'm not going to guess because I can't. Because I don't know. But I've been trying to come up with a way of, when you look at it by percentages, our atmosphere, trace gases like carbon dioxide have such a minuscule percentage that it's like, wait, what? It's what? So I thought like a funny way of doing it, of showing people how misrepresentative of science, the people like Al Gore were, is to first, like break it down by percentage. So that right now the percentage of CO2 in our atmosphere is 0.0415%. So you have 0.0415%. Did I get that right the first time? Okay. So less than. So, like I figured it out in terms of time. Like if you had a 15-minute race, in Gran Turismo, that would be 900 seconds. And 900 seconds, 0.0415% of 900 seconds was 0.3 something seconds. So you had a 15-minute race. The amount of carbon dioxide would be the equivalent of less than a fraction of a second. That's all of it. All of the carbon dioxide in our atmosphere is the equivalent of 0.33 seconds. How does that? So I think I've come up with a more. So I thought a fun way of presenting that would be with like candies. So if you showed, like kids, like this is nitrogen. It's gummy bears. We have this many gummy bears for nitrogen, right? And this is oxygen. We have this many gummy bears for oxygen. And this is argon, which is the third most prevalent gas in our atmosphere. It's behind nitrogen and oxygen. Right? So we have nitrogen, oxygen, argon. And then fourth on the list is carbon dioxide. It's 0.0415%. So how do they quantify that? Like, this is how many is, and then let them try and guess how much for carbon dioxide. And I bet everybody would screw that up. I don't think anybody would get it right. I don't think anybody would be like, oh, it's a quarter of a gummy bear. A little, they probably like fill the container up with gummy bears, right? So like, but oh, it's a handful of gummy bears at least. Oh, it's 20 gummy. Then it's a little gummy bear leg. That's it. But I thought of a new way of doing it, which would be with like a gold coin, right? Like a gold coin, like a 1 ounce gold coin. It's easy to quantify the value. Oh, I erased coin. Yeah. Easy to quantify the value. Oh, I need Siri. I'm gonna grab my phone. You're gonna watch the recap for a second. Then we're gonna get back into my confusing explanation about the environment and why everybody is barking at the wrong tree. Recap. Alright, let's figure this out. Headphones. Hey Siri, how much is an ounce of gold worth?
It's displayed on your iPhone.
Thank you, Siri. Convert 1 ounce to $1,842.65 US dollars is what an ounce of gold is worth. So, if an ounce of gold represented the entirety of Earth's atmosphere, and I said to you, if you can correctly tell me, without, just in your head, how much money I should owe you if I gave you the carbon dioxide equivalent of money in gold, right? So we know, hey Siri, what's the cost of an ounce of gold?
1 troy ounce of gold would cost about $1,840 US dollars.
$1,840 US dollars. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Siri. 1,800.
Of course.
$1,842. How do you measure carbon dioxide? You're not funny. I know. Not funny. All right. We're putting that in notes. We're going to take notes. Continue. Come on, seriously. Just give me a note. $1,842 is 100%. We could get even more persnickety because it was like 0.65, but for the sake of today's argument, we're not going to get too persnickety with this 65 cents. So then we have to ask Siri. All right, hey Siri, what is Earth's atmosphere composition by percent?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia.org by volume. Dry air contains 78.09% nitrogen, 20.95% oxygen, 0.93% argon, 0.04% carbon dioxide, and small amounts of other gases.
Alright, so that's from, hopefully they're not lying on Wikipedia. I said 0.415%. So, alright, so let's put that in our notes. say? $78. Point what? Hey Siri, what is Earth's composition by percent?
Okay.
No. What is Earth's atmosphere composition by percent?
Here's what I found from
Yeah,
Wikipedia.org by volume. Dry air contains 78.09% nitrogen, 20.95% oxygen, 0.93% argon, 0.04% carbon dioxide, and small amounts of other gases.
Alright. So 24.95. What did it say? 20 point something? 20.95? Hey Siri, so you guys get it the third time. What is Earth's atmosphere composition by percent?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.org. The three major constituents of Earth's atmosphere are nitrogen.
We got it. Alright, there we go. Alright. So it's 78.084. 78.084. So we're going to go a little bit more precise. 20.96. 0.934 is our point. And then carbon dioxide is 0.415. Don't check it. 4.07. I guess it's kind of hard when you're dealing with such small numbers to be precise. Everywhere I've seen it's a little bit different for carbon dioxide. But all of the trace gases make up for 0.04338%. That's carbon dioxide, neon, helium, methane, lots of stuff. Alright, so let you all do the math now. If I were to offer you as much carbon dioxide, right? So that would be 1,842 divided by 2. Hey Siri, what is 1,842 divided by 78.084%?
1,842 divided by 7.
I didn't ask the question right, sorry. Hey Siri, what is 78.084% of 1,842? Sorry, I made a mistake.
78.084% times 1,842 is about 1,438.3072.
I can't remember what it said. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is 1,000?
Here's what I found.
Stop it. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is 1,842? Seriously. Why am I keep forgetting how to ask the question? I'm so stupid. Alright, let's try it one more time. Hey Siri. What is 78.084% of 1,842?
78.084% times 1,842 is about 1,438.3072.
So $1,438.30. $1,438.30. $438.30. Ooh, all right. Is nitrogen. All right. This is being so difficult. All right. Gold for oxygen would be. Hey Siri, what is 20.946% of 1,842?
20.946% times 1,842 is about 385.8253.
$385.82. $385.32. Hey Siri, what is 0.934% of 1,842?
0.934% times 1,842 is about 17.2042.
$17.20. Alright. So, if a gold, 1 ounce gold coin was the equivalent of our atmosphere, that you can do the comparison. So, our atmosphere is much larger, obviously. But, so, 1 ounce gold coin, if you broke it down by percentage compared to our atmosphere, nitrogen would be $1,438. Oxygen would be $385. Argon would be a measly $17.20. And carbon dioxide, hey Siri, what is 0.0415% of 1,842?
0.0415% times 1,842 is about 0.7644.
76 cents. 76 cents. Come on, just think about that. Like, I don't know. I think that's what bugs me about. Think about it. Think about it. That would be such a clever way of doing it. You have like a little booth, and you say, "Here's a gold coin. I will give you the percentage of this coin that is carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. You can tell me how much that is." Right? So if you can guess how much of this coin's percentage, you know what I mean? So, is carbon dioxide, I will give you that amount in real gold. Here's your 75 cents worth of gold. Seriously. That's all of the gold. That's all of the gold. That's all of the carbon dioxide in our entire atmosphere is the equivalent of 75 cents compared to. See, does it make sense that we're flipping out over 75 cents worth of? I know I'm kind of. But come on, if Al Gore had presented us the facts in that way, would we have flipped out as much? I didn't flip out, but it never really made sense to me when I watched. Like, what? Did you do the math on this, Mr. Gore? Because carry the one, your graph would be like up 200,000 stories. No joke. But everybody else gave him a Nobel Peace Prize for doing some of the worst science. And then he was like, nobody gets to argue. It's all about the CO2. No, it has nothing to do with overpopulation or urban heat island effect or any of the other ways that we actually do influence our environment. I'm not saying we don't influence our environment. I'm saying we have to figure out how we do it before we make all these sweeping changes. And then, I love how the language has changed. I mean, if you look at the Michael Crichton book, State of Fear, which was a brilliant book, even though it was a fictional book, his book ended up being more accurate than An Inconvenient Truth. If you look at all of the predictions that Michael Crichton made in A State of Fear versus all of the predictions that Al Gore made in An Inconvenient Truth, Michael Crichton got 100 for 100, and Al Gore got them all 100% wrong. Michael Crichton even predicted the language that would be used. I guess they were already starting to shift, but from global warming. First it was global warming, and then it was climate change, and now the new thing that they're going to start implementing more and more is climate crisis. It's not climate change, it's the crisis, climate crisis. I think if you call it something different, people will be more scared of it. But scientists are like, there's no crisis. It is changing. It has always been changing. It will always be changing. Right? So how much people affect that change is what's up for debate. I think the idea that we're changing it appeals to us on a certain level because it's like, hey, if we're changing it, then we can fix it, which is unfortunately not true. Yeah, I don't think we have any control over Earth's atmosphere. Maybe someday in the future we might somehow figure out a way to influence our planet, but it's not today. Today we can't even predict the weather tomorrow, but all of these climate scientists are telling you that they can predict the future 100 years, predict the weather 100 years in the future. And all of their models have been disastrously inaccurate. They haven't had a single correct model for predicting the weather. They've been doing this for a while now. Al Gore made predictions about 2020, and he's wrong. He was wrong across the board. Everybody's models were wrong, but they don't mention that. They just, oh my God, it's terrible. But they were like, yes, we made a prediction in 2000, and we were 6,000% wrong. Would you keep listening to them? All right, enough ranting about the environment. What else can we talk about? People who believe in feng shui. Okay, that's kind of amusing. Do you believe that your furniture's position in your house somehow affects your personality? Or how you're going to, if you're going to be successful? That's hilarious. Some people believe that arbitrary position of furniture, where they live, will somehow have some influence over the outcome Alright. Let's just move on to another one really fast. Come on. What should we discuss? Give me something to discuss. Big distinction between people having no impact on our environment and attributing all of our impact to the environment on carbon dioxide. That's just, it's stupid, come on. There's another factor to the whole environmental thing, which is, I think, people don't really think about what you would qualify as a limited resource. It's there's not an infinite amount of crude oil. It's not a renewable. Yeah, we're going to use it all up. I think that's something that. So I think the environmentalists, I think what they're trying to do is get us to conserve, but at the same time they don't want to limit their consumption. So the best that they can come up with, instead of saying, hey, we only have so much of this and we shouldn't use it all up so quickly, they're like, there's not enough of this and we want to use it, so we're going to try and control how everybody else uses it. How else can you describe someone flying to frickin'... I don't think CO2 has an impact, so it doesn't matter, but if he believes that what he's doing is bad for the environment, then how can he do that to receive a friggin' award? But we just need to talk about other stuff. State of Fear is a very clever book. Kind of like, favorite Michael Crichton. I don't have like a Michael Crichton book I didn't enjoy. It didn't get me thinking. And I think the gift that Michael Crichton had was kind of incorporating the science and technologies into his books in such a way that you couldn't tell where he was kind of fibbing and where he was telling the truth. Oh, give me that awesome car. Not that car. I already own that car. That car. Or that car. Not that car. Anything but that car. I already own one of these. Seriously? Oh, I did buy the one. I bought the one that I have so I can sell it and make a little bit of credits. But come on, game. Thank you for the car I already have. Where is it? Where is it? It's so slow. There it is. What? 360,000 credits? Yes. I definitely want to sell this car for 360,000 credits. Bye-bye. Thank you for 360,000 credits. I guess I shouldn't have complained about getting that car. Alright, well, we made a decent amount of credits. Let's look at the car we just won. We're not. Where are you, car? I just won. Alright, let's look at it. It's a pretty awesome car. But Porsche 356, the German sports car maker's first mass production model, made its debut in 1946. It went through major updates in 1955 and 1959. During these two updates, the car was referred to as the 356A. The 356A was simply a modernized version of the original with a rounded windshield, soft padding above the interior panels, and a horn at the center of the steering wheel. The performance of the 356A improved every year, which ultimately led to the creation of the 1500 GS Carrera and the 1500 GS GT Carrera, a pair of limited production models that were in essence the GT3s of their day. Power came from a slightly detuned version of the 4-cam engine found in the 550 Spider race car. The 1500 GS offered as the road too fast. It's moving very quickly to read out loud. A name that has now become synonymous with Porsche. Carrera. Pretty awesome. Vroom vroom. No, that's a different company. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty. Well, thank you all for watching today. Sorry about my silly discussion topics. If you'd like me to chat about something not crazy, let me know in the comments. Until next time.